Hey, it's Dave. So if you've seen my other videos, you will have noticed that I have found the fountain of youth, and it is called For Men Only. I am 63. Um, I just don't like looking in the mirror and seeing the guy with the white hair. At some point, I just decide I'm going to color my hair. Now, the back part has always been still pretty brown. It's right here that gets really white. And I decided to shave. I was going to go with a goatee, and it just didn't look right, so I said, screw it. So, here I am. I can already run faster. I don't have to pee at night. So, coloring your hair is just amazing for you. Anywho, so here we are. We're going to try something new. I was watching a couple of videos, looking for just something a little different. I love tequila, but I wanted to try something different. So, this is called Benchmark Top Floor. And Benchmark's been a brand for a while. It's supposed to be a very, sounds like below average. Their base product, 8-year-old bourbon. And so the company that makes this has decided Buffalo Trace, which can't find Buffalo Trace anywhere. It's supposed to be really great bourbon. Can't find it anywhere. This is supposed to be their lower end stuff, so they came up with a bunch of flavors. This again is top floor. What that means is they feel that the bourbon ages faster because heat rises, so they put it on the top floor. I don't know. I watched the video last night, and these two guys that are really into bourbon, they both like this one a lot. Watched some other ones now lately, but it was under $14. So at Woodman's, and it's like $15 at Binny's. So what the hell? I mean, I just drooled. I do that. Been doing that my whole life. This is 86 proof, obviously 43% alcohol. I guess the McAfee brothers are the ones that went to Kentucky and got things going. Their thing says elevation matters. Right there, elevation matters. It's not supposed to be very complex, but it's supposed to have some vanilla, some caramel. But what it says here, in 1773, the three McAfee brothers named James, George, and Robert left Virginia westward to explore the uncharted territory that later known as Kentucky. A lot of things I'd like to say about Kentucky. It's a beautiful state, but there are some people there in politics that I really dislike. Mitch McConnell. I didn't say that, did I? I didn't say it out loud. Anyways, traveling by canoe at first, the McAfee Company eventually followed a native trail over land that led to the Great Buffalo Crossing, where Ted Nugent was singing The Great White Buffalo, where the brothers surveyed the land now home to the world's most award-winning distillery, Buffalo Trace Distillery. The surveyor marks left behind are known as benchmarks. Oh, benchmark. Well, there you go. And this Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey honors the pioneering spirit of these earlier explorers. So with each different benchmark, there's different different proofs. This is one of the lower ones of the new flavors. They have one that's high proof because of 125, and I hear that is like rocket fuel, but it has some pretty good flavors. But these are all $22 and less, $25 and less. I mean, they're really, bargain basement. So here we go. Kind of a cool cap. Woohoo, woohoo. And it's obviously a screw cap because they're not going to, they're not going to do anything too fancy. So, we're going to pour. And it is a nice dark amber. From what I understand, these are probably less than 4 years old. Probably closer to 3, if I had to guess. Obviously, the longer in the barrel, probably the more complex the flavors are. Pretty mellow, not really a harsh smell. There's some sweetness. Smell a little cinnamon, a little vanilla, a little oak. Very nice. I mean, I wanted to. I've tried with the Wild Turkey 101 and I liked it, and it was great in drinks. But boy, you really have to be ready for it because it's it's 101 proof and it's a kick. So L'chaim Mashugana, here we go. That's nice. That's nice. There are some other bourbons that I've had that are higher proofs, and maybe I just don't like higher proofs. I'm a work in progress. This is mellow, very reserved. Probably a really good beginner's bourbon. It's smooth. It's vanilla. Very nice. Very nice. I like this. It's very easy to sip. Um, it's not that complex, but maybe I'm not ready for complex. But it's good. Um, you know, for $14, $15, you can't beat it. You can't beat stuff like this. I mean, it's obviously it's a quality product. Um, like I said, their benchmark 8 is supposed to be just A, and that's aged for 8 years, and this is not even that close. Um, Maybe elevation does matter. Um, that's really easy. A little cherry I tasted. Very easy to drink. Uh, yeah, if you're beginning in bourbon like I am, um, and some of the other bourbons you've had to you have been harsh, this is not going to be harsh. A lot easier to drink. I like it. Um, I'm in such a beginning stage that it's one of those things that when I'm done with it, I'll probably move on to something else because I want to try different flavors and different brands. And at some point, I'll probably spend some more money. If I could find Eagle Trace, I would get that. I've been looking at Four Roses and some other things. So um, tomorrow, Bears have the number 1 and number 9 draft picks. So I'll be doing a little drinking. Maybe I'll do a little videoing. I know I've got some Jameson, a little bottle of Jameson that I've never tried Jameson. It'd be my second Irish whiskey, so I'm excited about that. My White Sox are 3-21. I mean, do you know how hard it is to go 3-21? Well, it's really hard. It's worse. Their worst start, and one of the worst starts in the history of baseball. So it was a typical loss tonight. A typical loss. Gave up 4 runs early, got 2 runs on home runs, cut it to 4-3, and then it was 6. I mean, they don't do anything well. They don't pitch well. They're not terrible, but starting pitching is average at best. And Clevenger, the wife and child abuser, is coming soon, so I will not watch a game that he pitches. When he's out of the game, I will put the game on, but not while he's pitching. The White Sox don't hit at all. My son sent me something that showed that, oh God, who was the pitcher on the Cubs? That his career average, and he wasn't really known much as a hitter, was the same as the White Sox right now as a team, which is absolutely, oh yeah, there we go. John Lester. John Lester had a 188 career average, 264 on base, 292 slugging, and an OPS of 556. The White Sox are hitting 192 with an OP on base of 266, slugging 290, and OPS the exact 556. John Lester was a pitcher, and our team is hitting as good as a pitcher. That's all you need to know. So the Bears also came out with their new stadium plans, and they think that I'm going to pay part of $2.5 billion. They can love the team, but they can go spit. Okay, it's not going to happen. Governor Pritzker, I don't think is going to let it happen. The mayor of Chicago, who obviously only wants one term, he's all for it. He's dancing, and the schools are in crappy condition. There's people getting killed every day. The city's in debt. They still owe well over $500 million on the stadium they're going to demolish in 4 years. And there'd be no parking because they're going to play at Soldier while they're building the other one, which means that for 4 years there's going to be nowhere to park. So enjoy that. There's not, the stadium right now is not the original stadium. They rebuilt it. It's 21 years old. For love of God, either finance your own goddamn stadium. The team's worth $5.8 billion. And I know this has nothing to do with Bourbon, but I am spewing off bullshit. Anyways, salute, benchmark, top floor. I do this all the time. Top floor. It's solid, especially if you're beginning in bourbon. This is a way to go. This has been Dave. Please subscribe. Don't drink and drive because you might spill. But don't drink and drive because it's stupid. There you go. One more sip. Delicious. And all I have to say to the rest of you tonight is toodles. Go Bears.